My whole College Park family.
The mayor of a big college town was arrested on several charges of possession and distribution of child pornography.
When you're entrusted with such a high office elected by the people, that it is disturbing. It's disturbing in so many ways.
And that is politician or former politician Patrick Wojahn or Wojahn. W-O-J-A-H-N. He's 47 years old and he's from College Park, Maryland. He has been charged with 40 counts of possession of child expletive material and 16 counts of distribution of child expletive material, according to the Prince George's County Police.
The mayor of College Park behind bars after being charged with dozens of counts of child pornography.
Our Sierra Fox is staying on top of this developing story for us out in Prince George's County. She joins us live outside the hall near the University of Maryland with more. Sierra?
Good evening to you both, Rob and Angie. Take a look at your screen. 47-year-old Patrick Wojahn is charged with 40 counts of having sexual content involving kids and 16 counts of distributing it. He resigned from his position as College Park mayor last night and was arrested this morning. The Prince George's County Police Chief says this is deeply troubling.
When you're entrusted with such a high office elected by the people, that it is disturbing. It's disturbing in so many ways that people count on public officials, people who are supposed to be honest and trustworthy and have a high degree of integrity.
According to court documents, Wojahn used the social media site Kik to post and distribute child pornography. The inappropriate photos and videos were uploaded in January. Back in February, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children got in touch with Prince George's County Police about Wojahn's account. He used the name Skippy_MD. Police were able to track down an IP address and uncovered Wojahn used his government email as a recovery contact for his Kik account. Shortly after, investigators conducted a search warrant at his College Park home where they collected multiple cell phones as well as a tablet, computer, and storage device. Fox 5 stopped by Wojahn's residence on Lackawanna Street to give his partner the opportunity to provide comment, and instead the door was slammed in my face and immediately locked.
I talk about this today because Mr. Wojahn is a very close friend of someone who is one of the failures in the Biden administration, and that would be Mayor Pete Buttigieg, the superintendent, director, whatever they want to call him, of the Department of Transportation. As a matter of fact, Buttigieg was a mentor to Mr. Wojahn back in the day. So that tells me that not only is Pete Buttigieg a failure at his job, he is also one of weak moral character, and he associates himself with disgusting criminals. And of course, if he's ever asked about this, he will completely deny he knew anything about it, which that could be true. But this is just another example of people getting into public office who have very creepy, if you will, backgrounds. They're not vetted properly. No one is doing a background check on these people when they're running for office, and they're being elected to serve in a very powerful capacity. And all the while, behind closed doors, they're involved in something as disgusting as child pornography. And it's funny that Mr. Wojahn submitted his letter of resignation the day before he was arrested, and he would not confirm nor deny any wrongdoing. But the city of College Park put out a press release saying, and I quote, "The city of College Park thanks Mayor Wojahn for his many years of dedicated service. Effective immediately, Mayor Pro Tem Denise Mitchell will serve as the presiding officer until a special election can be held." Again, these are people who are elected to serve the public. And although the reports state that none of his official duties involved distributing or possessing child pornography, but I'm going to be doubtful of that because this guy is a complete and utter scumbag. And I'm hoping that when this is all said and done, he spends the rest of his life behind bars. But this story also today is not only about Mr. Wohan, it's about other politicians who have very recently been arrested and charged with the same crimes. At least 12 additional or current mayors have been accused of child sex crimes since 2021, ranging from child pornography to sexual assault. Phil Briggs, the mayor of Spencerville, Ohio, resigned last month after he was arrested for allegedly secretly recording his girlfriend's teenage daughters while they undressed. Another despicable politician. Ted Tomaszewski, the mayor of Mansfield Township, New Jersey, was charged in January with sexual assault, luring, and child endangerment. He was accused of engaging in multiple sex acts with a 15-year-old in 2022 after leaving office in 2014. Matthew McElravy, the mayor of Pilot Point, Texas, resigned in June 2022, just months after taking office, when he was charged with online solicitation of a minor under 14. James Montgomery, the former mayor of Athens, Georgia, pleaded guilty in August 22 to sending obscene material to a minor when he was mayor in 2020. He faces up to 10 years in prison. That prison sentence should be a lot longer. Kevin Hahn, the former mayor of Brooksville, Florida, was charged in February 21 with producing child pornography. He was sentenced to 1 year later. He was sentenced 1 year later to serve 15 years in a federal prison. These are some of the most disgusting and despicable people that I'm mentioning today to be involved in such heinous crimes against children. And it goes on. Donald McLeod, the former mayor of Severance, Colorado, was sentenced in December to serve only 3 years of supervised probation after pleading guilty to the promotion of obscenity to a minor. He was accused of meeting up with a 17-year-old boy for sex in 2021. Carl Johnson, the former mayor of West Bonneville, Utah, and a former bishop for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I'm not surprised, was charged in September 22 with sexually abusing 3 girls under the age of 13. He pleaded not guilty to 7 counts of aggravated child abuse. Donald McKinney, the former mayor pro tem of Pickens, South Carolina, was charged in October 22 with second-degree criminal sexual contact with a minor. He was accused of groping and performing oral sex on a victim between 14 and 16 years old while he was still mayor pro tem. Now, again, these are people who are elected to office to serve the community they live in, and people expect them to be upstanding citizens and not despicable, disgusting human beings. But that's all these people are. And again, the list continues. Scott Saunders Jr., the former mayor of Smithville, Texas, was arrested twice in 2021 on a total of 5 charges, including sexual assault of a child and indecency with the child. Those arrests came 4 months after Saunders resigned as mayor, saying he wanted to focus on his family and mental health. So he'll use he was mentally unstable when he decided to engage in such disgusting conduct. Dennis Doyle, the former mayor of Beaverton, Ohio, was sentenced in January to 6 months in prison for downloading child pornography from his home computer while he was serving as mayor. Only 6 months in prison for downloading and possessing child pornography. He deserved at least 6 years, if not more. Robert Jacob, the former mayor of Sebastopol, California, was arrested in April 21 on suspicion of sexually assaulting a minor. In January, he pleaded no contest to include contacting the victim with the intent to commit a specific offense, arranging to meet the victim to engage in lewd acts, and committing acts of sexual abuse against the victim under age 15. He's scheduled to be sentenced this month, March 23rd. Walter Hill, the former mayor of Moses, Alabama, was charged with first-degree rape in November 21. He had previously served prison time after pleading guilty in 2017 to the charge of using his office for personal gain. I just don't understand where these people are coming from, and it's just so ridiculous that they're all elected to public office. These are the types of people who promote all this disgusting sexual talk in classrooms. After all, they're the mayor, so they basically make the call. They tell them what they should and shouldn't do in schools, along with the ridiculous school boards. So teachers are talking about sexuality, gender ideology, teaching children as young as third graders how to engage in sex. And the mayors of these areas I just mentioned are all criminals involved in child exploitation or sexual abuse of children or rape of children. And they all served as the leaders of their communities. When are people going to wake up and do something about this crime, which is so disgusting and it's so out in the forefront today, especially with this alphabet group, who, I'm not saying all of them are predators or groomers, but a lot of them are. They engage in this ridiculous LGBTQIA 23910 bullshit to get involved with children because they want to turn children into something that they shouldn't be. And elected officials are all involved in it. Now, this group I mentioned is just the tip of the iceberg, because I believe there are many, many more out there using their public office for illegal reasons, whether it's to obtain money, whether it's to just commit crimes in general. But the child sexual exploitation that goes on today is so disgusting, and the government, the federal government, does zero to combat it. There has to be some way, somehow, to vet these individuals who are running for public office, because they've all had a suspicious background. They didn't just start doing this when they were elected to public office. They've been doing this probably their entire adult lives, and some of them when they were kids. But they want to lie, they want to campaign. Every politician's a liar. I don't care what political party you're in. But they campaign on, we're going to change this, we're going to change that, we're going to take care of our children in our community, when in fact, all they're doing is harming our children and engaging in such disgusting behavior that I think criminal laws should be changed, where they serve a minimum of 25 years in prison for exploitation of children, child pornography, sexual abuse of children. And Pete Buttigieg, the buddy of Mr. Wohan, the most recent one to be arrested, I think somebody should look into his background, because we all know he's a big alphabet group advocate. We all know he put on plastic breasts to breastfeed his child. And we all know he's an absolute failure. And he was friends with this guy Wohan, who committed, or allegedly committed, all these disgusting acts. But these are the people, Buttigieg, that Joe Biden hires, that Joe Biden trusts, that continue to do what Joe Biden is doing, destroying our country and making it a laughingstock. So I just wanted to bring that to light today, that people voting for these politicians who they think are wonderful, he's such a nice man, he's so polite, and they're all disgusting pedophiles. They're criminals. And this sexual exploitation of children needs to stop. And the federal government needs to step up to the plate and do something about it. And again, the main thing they need to do is change the laws that the minimum sentence for any crime involving a child, whether it's production or possession of child pornography to sexual abuse or rape of a child, the minimum sentence to serve should be 25 years and then just go up from there, because that's what these people deserve. They don't deserve to be out in the community, out in the public, to continue destroying young lives for their own sexual arousal. Okay? It's absolutely disgusting. I keep saying that word. I can't think of another term to call it, because these people are sick individuals, and I don't want to hear they're mentally ill, or there was a lapse in judgment, or I'm a sex addict. If you're a sex addict, there's adults out there. These people are predators, they're pedophiles, they're groomers, and they all need to be behind bars for as long as humanly possible. And that's it. And if you haven't liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell. Share this video with someone, especially if you know people who live in the areas I mentioned, because these are the people they're electing to public office. And I hope everybody's healthy and safe, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day.